In this video, you're going to learn how to use Wireshark to investigate some HTTP traffic. First, when you run Wireshark, you will see here in this midsection, you can select your interface, your network interface. I'm going to select the wireless network interface because that is the one that's connected to my internet. And you see that right away it starts to generate some traffic or to capture these packets. The traffic has already been generated, but I'm capturing those packets now. I'm going to type southtexascollege.edu so I can go to our college's website and generate some HTTP traffic. But I go back to Wireshark, and if you hit the red button at the top, you can stop capturing packets. So right now we have already generated enough traffic. Now, but as you can see here, there's a lot of packets, and it's really hard for me to track down that HTTP traffic that I want to look at. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, and it's really hard. Every single protocol that's listed here that has been captured, there's DNS traffic, there's TCP traffic, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some filtering here. I'm going to type HTTP, and what this is going to do for me, this is going to actually filter all the packets, and it's only going to list the ones that are HTTP. We can actually use Wireshark to analyze some of the layers of the OSI model. I'm going to pick a packet that was captured from the conversation between my computer and South Texas College, and then we're going to analyze it using this midsection of Wireshark. As you can see here, the very first one, you can see information such as the protocol that was used at the LAN level, the encapsulation type. In this case, we're using Ethernet because, of course, I'm using an Ethernet network, which is IEEE 802.3. You can also see the timestamps as well. You see like the date, the time, and the actual time zone. And then you can see the frame number as well and the length of the frame itself. So this is very good information if you're conducting an investigation per se. Now the next one here, you can see layer 2 information, and as you learn in your fundamentals of networking, this has to do with MAC addresses. Remember that switches don't read IP addresses, they only read MAC addresses. So this is layer 2 stuff. You see the source, you see the destination MAC address as well. So this is layer 2, and then we jump to layer 3. And then the layer 3 is the network layer, and here you can see Internet Protocol information. You can see that we're using IPv4, and you can also see the source and the destination IP address. The source IP address is my computer, which is 192.168.1.111, and the destination is South Texas College, which is 45.60.10.223. And you can see it's a version 4 IP address. You can also see the time to live, which is 128. And of course the source and the destination IP address. Layer 4, you can tell that HTTP, it uses TCP, and you can see the port numbers. Layer 4 has to do with port numbers. You see the source port number, which is 50,238, and then you see the destination port number, which is a well-known port number. And HTTP, it uses port 80. And remember that the source ports is randomly generated, and the destination port, it really depends on the protocol that you're using. In this case, we're using HTTP, so that's port 80. You also see other information such as the sequence number, acknowledgement number, and some of the flags that were used. The window size, which is also important. Remember that TCP uses this windowing mechanism, which ensures that the source machine does not send more information than what the actual destination machine can handle at any given time. The very last one will give me more information about the Hypertext Transfer Protocol. I'll scroll down, and here you can actually see the type of packet was a GET packet, and the version is HTTP 1.1. You can also see the host itself right here. Like I said, in the case of an investigation, you can see where it was going, and in this case, you can see it's southtexascollege.edu. And then, of course, for investigation purposes, you also get the actual cookie itself. So this is how you can use Wireshark to conduct investigations in your network.